We will go high. Love, grace, humility will win. And then you tell everybody to go to hell. You think that's going to work for you, Coach White? Think that's going to work for you? The reality of the situation is none of that stuff will win if it's left up to you, Stephanie White. Because you're not handling it right. You playing right into their hands. Right into their hands.
Our player safety is always a top priority for me. One of the things I pride myself on is my relationships with players. I thought the play got called right. Thankfully, Sophie's okay. Was it egregious? Absolutely. When you have a chance to watch that over and over and over on replay, you can see that. I didn't have that in real time. The hate, the fear-mongering, the divisiveness, the stuff that's trying to hijack our league will not win. It won't win. We are united. We are connected. We will not be...
Something just changed the entire conversation surrounding the DiJonai Carrington foul controversy. What started as another heated moment on a WNBA court has now turned into a much bigger debate after an alleged leaked recording began circulating online. And the reaction has been intense. Smith is now being pulled into the conversation, while fans are questioning what really happened behind the scenes involving Stephanie White and DiJonai Carrington. But here's the important part. The recording being discussed online has not been independently verified, so there are still plenty of unanswered questions. Still, the reaction alone has been enough to send WNBA social media into overdrive.
Embracing the reality of the tense situation that the WNBA, and especially you as the coach of the Indiana Fever, is involved in. There are folks in Indiana at a home game booing you. You ain't the road team, you the home team, you the home coach, and they booing you. And Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark can speak up for you all they want to, as they did, and as they should have.
Stephanie White, I've been a defender, the coach of the Fever. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Fire her ass today. I don't want her back on that bench. Stop defending the other players. Oh, she plays hard, DJ. That's just her being her. You see Caitlin in the press conference almost cover her ears and her eyes. Defend your players. First of all, you're wrong. It was a dirty play. She's gone. But when do you ever see in like the NBA a coach not defend their own players? She hasn't done it with Caitlin when Caitlin got punched in the throat.
See what happened when this young lady got ejected from a WNBA game the other day for a flagrant foul on Sophie Cunningham? Did y'all see that? She got ejected from the game for that flagrant foul right there. And I'll be damned if that wasn't a flagrant too. She mugged her. Damn near came across like decapitating her, for crying out loud. That was definitely a hard foul. Make no mistake about it. Nobody can argue about it. You can say what you want. We know what we saw. No way around it. DiJonai Carrington foul was clearly unnecessary. It was a flagrant foul penalty too. It was absolutely positively correct call.
Let's go back to where all of this started. The foul involving DiJonai Carrington immediately created a wave of reactions from fans, players, and commentators. Some people viewed the play as part of normal physical WNBA basketball, while others believed the situation deserved much more attention. Clips of the moment were analyzed from every possible angle, and social media quickly turned the incident into a much larger argument. Then, just when it seemed like the controversy might finally cool down, claims about an alleged leaked recording suddenly appeared, and that changed the conversation completely. Instead of only discussing the foul itself, fans were now asking what may have been said afterward.
The roles that Stephanie is stuck in is she knows DiJonai is a good person, but now she's coaching people who are likely taking money from the Heritage Foundation, has a large MAGA racist fan base, and they didn't like that she defended DiJonai.
Take personally any suggestions that I don't 100% always have my players back.
That's a flagrant 2 every single damn time in the NBA and the WNBA. But you know things have devolved when you've got the Attorney General for the state of Florida saying that's why WNBA games ain't here, because guess what? We are the prosecutor. Attorney General James Uthmeyer, the WNBA knows better than to play games down here in Florida, because I'll be charging people with assault. I should probably clarify. Assault and battery. That is from the Attorney General of the state of...
You're wrong, but it starts to make me think you care more about the overlying social issues and not pissing off other people in the league and saying men can play in the league, because she's one of those players, coaches, when asked, always is taking the far, left side of it. This isn't politics. Your player got assaulted. Defend your player in the press conference. Be like, yeah, that was a dirty play. She should have hit the showers. She acts like she's the coach of the other team. I don't care if she's the best X's and O's, which she's not. Get her the hell out of there. Either defend your players again.
That alleged recording is at the center of the latest storm. Online discussions claim that it could provide additional context about what happened after the controversial moment. But there is a major issue that cannot be ignored. Without confirmation of the recording's authenticity, nobody can honestly say exactly what it proves. Short clips can easily be misunderstood when the full conversation is missing. That's why this story has become so complicated. One side believes the recording could reveal something important, while another side is warning people not to jump to conclusions based on an unverified clip. And as more people talk about it, the pressure for clear answers continues to grow.
She is the dumbest coach I've ever seen. Love, grace, humility, integrity. And you can go to hell if you don't love, grace, and integrity who I want. She is the dumbest human being to ever coach a professional sport. I say love wins. I will always have their back, except you didn't with Alyssa Thomas, except you didn't with DiJonai Carrington, except you didn't going back, except you never have. Hell, you're so stupid you can't even tell us what a woman is. You can't even tell us the difference between...
Plenty of chances to come out with a statement like this and chose not to come out with a statement like this. But when she saw that her job was in jeopardy, after the Lieutenant Governor of Indiana came out with that statement, after she came out to say that she believed that the play between DiJonai Carrington and Sophie Cunningham wasn't intentional, when she came out with that statement and she saw how those fans reacted to her saying that, how the governor of Indiana came out saying how she spoke about that, now she wants to make a statement. Now she wants to try to flip her words and say that, oh, she didn't see video clips and see all this. Stand on business.
I really believe that Stephanie White deserves to be fired. I don't care about the injury excuse. I think that's what they're going to use to keep her for another year, which they will, because, well, look at the injuries. See, she couldn't do her job. That's what they're going to do. And most likely, 99%, she'll be back. But honestly, the job she did, she deserves to get fired. She does. Let me tell you why. Number one, poor roster and cover for Bonner. To me, that alone should get her fired.
Then comes Stephen A. Smith, whose name alone can turn a sports controversy into a national conversation. Whenever a major basketball story catches fire, fans immediately look to Stephen A. for his reaction, especially when the issue involves personalities, officiating, or a major disagreement. His involvement has added another layer to the situation because now the debate is no longer limited to WNBA fans. People outside the league are paying attention as well. The big question is whether this controversy is being blown out of proportion or whether there really is more context that the public has not seen. And that question is exactly why the story continues to spread.
Stephanie White needs to be fired. The ESPN analysts that hate Caitlin Clark said it all. It's the sisterhood. And the sisterhood is Stephanie White's team. That's where most of the dramas came from. In Caitlin Clark's, now Sophie Cunningham's career. Stephanie White just defended DiJonai Carrington's, whatever you want to call it, assault attack on Sophie Cunningham. She defended Alyssa Thomas's fist to the throat and made Alyssa Thomas out to be the victim.
Stephanie White and DiJonai Carrington are now at the center of intense online discussion, but it's important to separate confirmed information from speculation. A controversial foul can create emotional reactions, especially when players, coaches, and fans all see the same moment differently. Add an alleged private recording to the situation, and suddenly every word and every reaction gets examined. People are asking whether the full story has been told, whether the recording has been presented in the correct context, and whether there is actually anything beyond the original foul that needs to be investigated. Until reliable evidence confirms those claims, the smartest approach is to keep the questions open rather than treating online speculation as
White is getting absolutely worked today. Wow, it's bad. Do you know how bad you must be? Do you know how unfavorable you must? Do you know how out of touch you must be with your fan base, with your state, to where the lieutenant governor of your own state is demanding that you get fired?
And this is why the controversy is far from over. What began as one physical play has now developed into a much broader conversation about accountability, context, media reactions, and what happens when an alleged private recording enters the public spotlight. Stephen A. Smith's involvement has only made the discussion louder, while fans continue debating Stephanie White, DiJonai Carrington, and the events surrounding the foul. But the biggest question remains unanswered. Is the alleged recording actually authentic? And if it is, does it truly change our understanding of what happened? Until those questions are answered with verified evidence, there will be more theories than facts. One thing is certain, though, the WNBA controversy is still generating massive attention, and fans are waiting to see what comes next.